The silence in this room, it's a living thing, thick, heavy, pressing down on me like a shroud. You want to know why? Why I'm staring at you like this, my eyes burning? Let's just say the truth is a venomous serpent, and it's finally bitten. My hands are shaking, not from cold, but from a tempest of emotions I can barely contain. I see the flicker in your eyes, that tiny spark of guilt you try so desperately to hide. Do you remember the promises we made, etched in the stars, now faded and broken? The trust, once a mighty oak, now splintered and charred by your actions. I built walls around my heart, brick by painful brick, and you had the audacity to shatter them. The laughter we shared, now a hollow echo in the chambers of my memory. Every word you speak feels like shards of glass, piercing the fragile remnants of my hope. I see the ghost of what we were, a phantom dancing in the shadows of what you've become. The weight of your deception is a crushing burden, a stone tied to my soul. I gave you my vulnerability, laid it bare at your feet, and you trampled it. The tears that fall, they're not just water, they're the embodiment of my shattered faith. I hear the whispers of betrayal, a constant gnawing presence in my mind. The world feels muted, the colors drained, as if you've stolen the vibrancy from my life. I search for a sliver of remorse in your gaze, but find only a cold, empty void. The anger boils within me, a raging inferno threatening to consume everything in its path. I remember the warmth of your embrace, now replaced by the chilling touch of your indifference. The stories we wrote together, now rewritten with ink stained by your lies. I see the cracks in your facade, the carefully constructed mask slipping away. The silence between us screams louder than any words ever could. I feel the sting of your betrayal, a wound that festers, refusing to heal. The memories we shared, once treasures, now poisoned daggers twisting in my heart. I watch as the person I thought I knew dissolves into a stranger, cold and distant. The pain is a physical ache, a constant reminder of your devastating impact. I see the wreckage of our connection, a landscape of broken promises and shattered dreams. The trust I placed in you, a delicate flower, now crushed beneath your heel. I hear the echoes of your empty apologies, hollow words that offer no solace. The world around me blurs, the focus narrowing to the raw intensity of my pain. I feel the weight of your actions, a burden I never asked to carry. The hope I clung to, a fragile thread, now snapped and frayed. I see the reflection of my own hurt in your eyes, a mirror of the pain you've inflicted. The anger surges, a tidal wave threatening to drown me in its fury. I remember the dreams we shared, now shattered fragments scattered on the floor. The betrayal cuts deep, a wound that seeps into every corner of my being. I watch as the light in my eyes dims, extinguished by your actions. The silence is deafening, a void filled with unspoken accusations and unanswered questions. I feel the bitterness rise, a bitter taste that lingers on my tongue. The memories, once cherished, now haunt me like specters in the night. I see the truth in your eyes, a truth you can no longer conceal. The pain is a constant companion, a shadow that follows me everywhere. I feel the walls closing in, suffocating me with the weight of your betrayal. The trust is gone, replaced by a gaping chasm of doubt and suspicion. I hear the whispers of my own broken heart, a mournful symphony of despair. The world feels cold, devoid of the warmth you once provided. I see the remnants of our bond, a tattered tapestry of broken threads. The anger simmers, a slow burn that threatens to erupt into a raging fire. I remember the promises you made, now broken vows that echo in the emptiness. The betrayal stings, a venomous bite that leaves a lasting scar. I watch as the facade crumbles, revealing the truth beneath the surface. The silence is a heavy blanket, smothering any hope of reconciliation. I feel the weight of your lies, a burden that crushes my spirit. The trust is shattered, leaving behind a landscape of broken pieces. I hear the echoes of my own pain, a haunting melody of sorrow. The world feels bleak, devoid of the joy you once brought. I see the ruins of our relationship, a desolate landscape of shattered dreams. The anger boils, a tempest within me, threatening to break free. I remember the moments of happiness, now tainted by the knowledge of your deception. The betrayal cuts deep, leaving a wound that refuses to close. I watch as the light fades from my eyes, replaced by a shadow of despair. The silence is a testament to the depth of your betrayal, a void that speaks volumes. I feel the weight of your absence, a gaping hole in my heart that can never be filled. Sometimes, the most painful goodbyes are the ones never said. The truth has a way of unraveling, no matter how tightly you weave the lies. Don't mistake silence for weakness. Sometimes it's the loudest scream. Forgiveness isn't for them, it's for you. To release the weight, not the person. The scars we carry are proof that we survived. Let your anger be a fire that forges you stronger, not one that consumes you. Sometimes, the hardest battles are fought within the quiet chambers of your own heart. You are not defined by the pain inflicted upon you, but by how you choose to rise above it. The darkest nights often lead to the brightest dawns. Your worth is not determined by the actions of others. My breath catches in my throat, each inhale a struggle against the rising tide of grief. I feel the phantom touch of your hand, a cruel reminder of what's been lost. The air crackles with unspoken accusations, a silent battle waged between us. I see the ghost of our future, a vision shattered into a million pieces. The pain is a constant throbbing, a dull ache that permeates every fiber of my being. I feel the cold steel of betrayal against my skin, a chilling reminder of your treachery. The memories flicker like dying embers, casting long, distorted shadows. I watch as the walls of my heart crumble, leaving me exposed and vulnerable. The silence is a suffocating blanket, smothering any hope of reconciliation. I feel the weight of your broken promises, a crushing burden on my soul. The trust is irrevocably shattered, leaving behind a jagged landscape of doubt. I hear the echoes of my own sobs, a mournful symphony of despair. The world feels like a stage, and I am a solitary actor in a tragedy. I see the reflection of my own despair in your vacant eyes. The anger surges, a tempest threatening to tear me apart from the inside. I remember the moments of joy, now poisoned by the venom of your lies. The betrayal is a deep wound, festering and refusing to heal. I watch as the last vestiges of hope wither and die. The silence is a deafening roar, a testament to the chasm between us. I feel the icy grip of loneliness, a chilling reminder of your absence. The trust is a fragile vase, shattered beyond repair. I hear the whispers of my own broken spirit, a haunting melody of sorrow. The world feels like a barren wasteland, devoid of warmth and life. I see the wreckage of our connection, a desolate landscape of shattered dreams. The anger simmers, a slow burn that threatens to ignite into a raging inferno. I remember the vows we made, now empty promises echoing in the void. The betrayal stings like acid burning through the layers of my soul. I watch as the light in my eyes dims, replaced by a shadow of disillusionment. The silence is a heavy shroud, suffocating any chance of understanding. I feel the weight of your indifference, a crushing burden on my heart. The trust is a broken mirror, reflecting only fragmented images of the past. I hear the echoes of my own heartbreak, a mournful lament of loss. The world feels like a stage set for a tragedy, and I'm the unwilling protagonist. I see the remnants of our bond, a tattered tapestry of broken threads. The anger boils within me, a tempest threatening to unleash its fury. I remember the moments of intimacy now tainted by the knowledge of your deceit. The betrayal cuts deep, leaving a scar that will never fully fade. I watch as the facade crumbles, revealing the emptiness beneath. The silence is a testament to the depth of your betrayal, a void that speaks volumes. I feel the weight of your absence, a gaping hole in my heart that can never be filled. My heart aches with a longing for what was, a ghost of a feeling now lost. I see the world through a veil of tears, the pain distorting my perception. The anger is a fire that rages within me, consuming my peace of mind. I remember the shared dreams, now scattered like ashes in the wind. The betrayal is a poison that seeps into every aspect of my being. I watch as the last vestiges of hope flicker and die, leaving only darkness. The silence is a heavy weight, pressing down on me, suffocating me. I feel the coldness of your heart, a stark contrast to the warmth I once knew. The trust is a fragile bridge, now broken and impassable. I hear the whisper of my own despair, a haunting symphony of sorrow. The world feels like a desolate landscape, devoid of color and life. I see the ruins of our connection, a testament to your destructive power. The anger simmers, a slow burn that threatens to explode into a raging inferno. I remember the promises you made, now empty words that mock my pain. The betrayal stings like a venomous serpent's bite, leaving a lasting wound. I watch as the light fades from my eyes, replaced by a shadow of emptiness. The silence is a deafening roar, echoing the pain of your betrayal. I feel the weight of your lies, a burden that crushes my spirit. The trust is a broken vessel, unable to hold the precious liquid of our bond.